What's up? What's up? It's been a long time since I've done one of these. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. And if you can hear me loud and clear, 'cause that'd be great to know. I'm going to start this game up in just a second. I'm just changing this thumbnail and then we'll be good to go. Awesome. Synagard, what's up? Got Jordiles. Got all the regulars up in the chat. Appreciate you guys showing up on a Monday of all days. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I was thinking pretty recently that I don't get to respond to my comments as much as I'd like to, so I think a good alternative was just to go and live stream for 30 minutes, and talk to you guys. I figure most of the people that are here anyways are my most loyal supporters, so got Charlize. If you guys have not checked out already, what's up, Drew? I did drop a new video talking about the rumored showcase that's supposed to be happening. Pretty excited about it. Definitely go watch that. It just came out a few hours ago, so if you haven't checked that out, maybe after the stream you can do that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change this thumbnail. There we go. And news to astonish. What's up, guys? What's up? It's literally been probably a year since I last live streamed. Just crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change this thumbnail. Hey, David. Oh, there. That's why. Okay, cool. No, it's been probably a year, a little bit less than a year probably since I live streamed, but like the stream if you'd like to. If you want to encourage me to do more of these, I definitely will. Like I said earlier, when I first started, I don't get to respond to my comments as much as I'd like to. So I figured I'd do some live streams so I can talk to you guys. And it's about that time where, let me turn this down a little bit. It's about that time where we're about 2-3 weeks away from the PlayStation Showcase. I have so much confidence that that's going to be coming at the end of May. So pumped for it. And I just want to talk about some things that I hope to see other than Spider-Man, and of course what I would like to see from Spider-Man. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like 2 years since our last PlayStation Showcase, it's been too long. And they need to go big with the reveal for Spider-Man. I can't do another minute or two trailer. I want to see 10 minutes ish of gameplay, and I want them to show off some new features, the expanded map, to really get us hyped for this game. Like I said, it's been way too freaking long since our last PlayStation Showcase, so they really need to go big. Xeon, I do think that they're going to go live with pre-orders, and I would not be surprised if there's some sort of special edition for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I think that PlayStation is going to go away from doing the exclusive game consoles, and they're just going to do kind of maybe do exclusive plates for your PlayStation. So maybe they have plates or PlayStation covers for your PlayStation 5 for video games that are being released. So we could possibly get some plates that are black with the white logo or whatever it may be. I think that'd be sick. Agree. 10 minutes minimum for some gameplay. It needs to be the last thing shown off, and then pre-orders need to go live as soon as it's over. And Adam, I have not read the comic yet, but I've pretty much been caught up to speed on what's going on because like people just spoiled it all over Twitter. I actually, today's the first day I haven't had COVID in about a week. I got tested positive for COVID about a week ago, and I was not able to go out and get it. So, but yeah, I'm pretty much caught up on what's going on with the comic, and hopefully they do more. That's my hope, at least. It's awesome to see so many of you regulars here. I think my stream quality's dipping though. Do you think we'll get an explanation for the new suits? I don't know. I mean, like, it's very possible that we start off the game with these new suits right away. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm really curious to see what the time gap is in between Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2. I'm not sure if there's anything that's been confirmed. Angel, what's up, man? Okay, so here's a question for the chat. This is a good topic HS has brought up. What do you guys think about them showing off the black suit in the gameplay? I can see how appealing it would be. Hey, Brandon. I can see how appealing it would be. God, we got so many people in chat. I appreciate you guys showing up. What was I saying? Okay, I see the appeal of showing off the black suit, but I personally want to see that for the first time when I play the game. That's just kind of how I feel about it. And it seems like you guys are pretty much in agreement. But there's so much to do with marketing for the black suit, so I can see them also wanting to show it off. But I mean, we'll see. I'm just kind of swinging around. Yeah, it seems like you guys are kind of in agreement with just letting the black suit be shown off for the first time when we actually play the game, which I can't say is a bad idea. Let's see. Maybe a tease of the black suit. Yeah, definitely. Save for when we play it. Are you looking forward to the Spider-Man movie next month? Oh, of course. Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse. Ah, darn. I gotta get rid of this chat. It's blocking my photo mode stuff. Spider-Verse is my second favorite Spider-Man movie, I think. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Spiderzilla, what's going on? Stealth Gamer, killing it with the videos lately. You guys can see Stealth Gamer in the chat. Definitely go follow him. Go subscribe to his channel. He's been killing it with some Marvel Spider-Man videos lately. So if you guys haven't noticed, I started a new game plus, so I don't have all of these towers unlocked. Okay, there we go. Someone brought up Ghost of Tsushima. I cannot agree more. I hope that there's an announcement for part 2. That's definitely on my wish list for it. So, Ghost of Tsushima. If we could get something for Wolverine, that'd be pretty awesome. I don't have like any expectations for it, but like I said, PlayStation needs to go hard on this next showcase. They need to go big. It's been 2 years. Drop a little bit of Wolverine. I'm sure they got something that they could show us for Wolverine. Do you think Kraven and Venom will team up against Peter and Miles? I'm so unsure about that. I don't know. My favorite Spider-Man is this one right here. Toby is second. Andrew is third. Tom is 4. But I say that like I love all the Spider-Man. They all bring something, so unique to the table. So I like them all for different reasons, but this one's obviously like my favorite. Alright, I need to find some crimes or something. I can't just keep swinging around, right? Yeah, I agree. Like, being able to manually switch between, like, the Advanced Suit 2 and the Symbiote Suit would just be sick. All right, Synagard. Good luck with your new video. Let's get some of these backpacks. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm curious to see if there's going to be anything like super surprising for the PlayStation Showcase. I definitely hope that we get an update for the Knights of the Old Republic remake, because last we heard that game has pretty much been at a standstill and there really hasn't been much progress made on it, which leads me to a point that, I mean, me and Evan Flarkin made a video on this about games being announced too soon. Knights of the Old Republic was definitely a game that was announced a little too soon. And I hope that whatever PlayStation plans on showing is like games that are going to be coming out for sure in the next 2 years or so, you know? Oh, there they are. Did I get them all? Nope. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. I mean, like, they announced that. It was a big deal. And a report came out, I think, last year saying that that game was, like, basically put on halt. Like, there's not been any progress made on it. What's up, Ultra Blitz? It's so tough to swing and watch the chat, though. The PlayStation Showcase right now, Hudson, is supposedly going to happen the week of May 25th. That's the new report. There's been multiple insiders who have said that end of May, beginning of June. So I'm guessing that there isn't an established date as of right now, but Sony's pretty much set on it happening in between either the 25th or June 1st. Now, typically they do showcases, and most of the time they even do their state of plays on Thursdays. The 25th and the 1st are both on Thursday, so essentially we could be looking at either of those dates if they, stick to what they've done in the past, which I don't see why they wouldn't. Brandon, I have beat Jedi Survivor. It was phenomenal. But that means if they are going to do it on the 25th, Sony has a history of announcing their events exactly a week before it's supposed to come out. Hey, Michael, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I see that you're new. Appreciate it. So that means possibly the 18th is when we could be getting an announcement for a PlayStation Showcase. And yes, I will be doing a reaction to the PlayStation Showcase. If it gets announced, I don't care what it takes. If I have to call out sick from work or take off the day, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure I'm able to stream that. And then from there, it's like daily content after that. Hopefully we'll get some other Marvel game news. Like I said before, Wolverine or, I don't know. Maybe we get an announcement of that multiplayer game that Insomniac is working on. That might be a little bit too far down the pipeline. Obviously, I think Wolverine should take priority over whatever that is. But Xeon, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm trying to crank out videos and make content with absolutely no news, because I want you guys to be as hyped as I am, and I try to stay as optimistic with my videos as possible. So I'm happy that some of you guys appreciate it. This is one thing that absolutely needs to change in the second game, though, is the car chases. They're the most repetitive crimes. All the animations are almost the same. Thoughts on co-op? I don't know. I just don't see there being any co-op in it. I think they pretty much confirmed that at this point in time. But I would like to live in a world where one day I could swing with my best friend around New York City as Spider-Man, but I just don't see it happening for this game. That's awesome. So you found me through Joseph Whitty. I'm gonna say this right now. Me and Joseph Whitty have talked a couple times about doing some sort of collab. We've even talked about meeting up because I think we live only like 2 hours away from each other. So, I mean, if I have to, I can drive down to, where he lives. I think he's like in the ATL area, and we can do some sort of big collab once the game comes out or when it gets closer to coming out. Do I think Gwen Stacy will appear? I don't know. I would. I would like for it to happen eventually. I'm not sure if this second game is the perfect time to do it, but I'm a huge fan of Gwen Stacy over MJ, so I wouldn't hate it. So no, me and Joseph Woody don't live next to each other, but we're only a couple hours away. Like I could make that drive. I think he lives kind of close to my brother, so I go see my brother from time to time, and I can make a stop to see him. But we haven't really talked about that. But it'd be cool to happen maybe around the time that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to come out. Spider Rocker's excited to see Peter become a teacher. That's going to be interesting if it actually happens in the game, or if they're just setting it up for later down the line. If he becomes a teacher and we're trying to balance out being a teacher and Spider-Man, I mean, God, that's a lot to balance out in a game. Like, there's so many things, and this is one of my concerns with Marvel Spider-Man 2. I still have, full trust in Insomniac, but there's a lot to balance out in this game between Craven being a big factor, Venom being a big factor, Peter in his relationship with Harry, that needs to really be established for this game to work, I think. And then also balancing out Peter's relationship with MJ, Peter's relationship with Miles, and playing as Miles in this game as well. There's a lot to try to balance out. So that does have me a tiny bit concerned. I saw somebody ask about Jedi Survivor. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10. It improved on like all the gameplay and everything like that, but I think I preferred the story from the first game just a little bit more. Not a lot, but still, it's like it's a game of the year contender for me. Obviously, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to win that, but that's a good idea. I never even thought about that. So a Spider-Verse version of the advanced suit. That'd be pretty cool. Somebody said something about Jameson. Apparently Jameson has bought the Daily Bugle, if I'm not mistaken. Which would be pretty crazy. That's according to the comic. I could be wrong about that, though. Marvel should give all the games to Insomniac. I mean, Insomniac's the best. But I'm excited to see what like Motive does with Iron Man, and I also think that the Guardians of the Galaxy game was really good. So there's potential for other developers to make some good Marvel games. So one thing I wanted to ask everybody on the stream was, other than Marvel Spider-Man 2, give me like one announcement that you would love to hear. What's up, King Spider? Okay, so the rumor of J. Jonah Jameson buying the Bugle is definitely real. Iron Fist in a Blade game. I would be really interested in a Blade game. Racket Raccoon, 100% agree with you. Ghost of Tsushima is like my number one thing other than Marvel Spider-Man 2 that I absolutely want to see get announced. GTA 6, The Last of Us 3. The Last of Us 3 would be good. We also have the multiplayer Last of Us game. Infamous 3. Wolverine, of course, is a huge one. If you guys want me to do more live streams like this, just hit the thumbs up or just let me know. I'm definitely down to do it. See you, Stealth Gamer. Appreciate you stopping by. Stealth Gamer's the best, guys. Definitely go subscribe to him. A Deadpool game. Now that would be pretty fun. That would be really fun. Hard R Deadpool game. So if you're playing as Miles in Marvel Spider-Man 2, you could call Peter to help with crimes, but he wouldn't respond because he has the black suit. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying. Ghost Rider game. Speaking of Ghost Rider, I got done with playing Midnight Suns, and I actually enjoyed that game way more than I expected to. Halo. I don't know who said Halo, but they should know that Halo 3 is like probably my second favorite game of all time. I'm a huge Halo fan. Not so much what 343's done with them lately, but like the old games. Yeah, it's Midnight Suns. I see some respect for Midnight Suns in the chat. Midnight Suns was a surprise to me. I mean, I enjoyed it. I haven't played any of the DLC, but I finished like the main story, and I was not expecting to have that much fun. Do I not see the donations from my viewers? I don't. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I did not. I have to go on my computer. So I'm reading the chat on my TV screen. That is my bad. Thank you so much. That moment when Peter bonds with the symbiote has to be saved for the game. The emotion. Yeah, see, that's kind of like. That's kind of my thought process, too. Like, that's going to be such a huge moment. And for us to not see how he gets to that point and we just see the black suit like right away, it'd be kind of disappointing. Now, if I see it in the gameplay trailer, of course I'm going to be hyped because I'm such a fanboy, but absolutely I think it should be saved for when we actually play it. I mean, imagine, like, we would have no idea what the black suit even looks like until we're playing it for ourselves. And of course, it'd get spoiled like right away. Thanks for the super chat. I don't think I've ever gotten a super chat on my channel before, so that's so cool. And I'm sorry I did not even see it at first. I think we need to go to Aunt May's party. I think that's what this mission is. Yeah, Insomniac will kill it with the designs. You know, so funny. When I first saw the design for the advanced suit, I was like really iffy on it. And then when I played the game, it became my favorite suit, probably of all time. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the black suit. Like, if they're going to keep, like, I'm guessing they're going to keep the giant white spider logo. I mean, that's just, it has to happen. Am I warming up to the spider legs? Absolutely not. But I'm going to try to. Hopefully when I play the game. Like I said before, I didn't like the first advanced suit when I first saw it. And then it grew on me, so maybe the same thing will happen with the spider arm legs. What do I dislike most about Spider-Man? The first game, I thought like a lot of the side missions, or not side missions, but the crimes just got super repetitive. Also, I'm kind of okay with the MJ missions, except for they all kind of have, there's nothing unique about each MJ mission. They're just like stealth missions where you're sneaking around guards. Like, if they gave us MJ missions that had variety to them, I probably wouldn't have minded them so much, but it was just like so repetitive. Do you think Wraith should be a main villain? I think Wraith is going to be great as either a side mission, but I would actually prefer if I would not mind if they continued making DLC around like Yuri and Wraith. Like, if they did another DLC with just centered around Wraith being the villain, I would not mind that at all.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party. What about my dog?
No problem.
So Venom and Kraven will be the main villains. I would, but isn't it the most Insomniac thing though to like surprise us in some way? With there being a twist with the villains. Why can't I? Okay. I'm so used to playing Jedi Survivor, I could not figure out how to sprint. And then I realized I need to hit R2 and it's not R3.
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You're right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it.
Interesting take.
My favorite aunt?
I guess is a dummy critical.
Need some help?
Bro, I think when Peter gets the symbiote, Norman is gonna have no option but to give Harry the goblin serum to keep him alive.
Just wanted to talk.
That's an interesting take. I haven't heard that. So there is some like truth to the fact that the symbiote is keeping Harry alive. So what happens to Harry when he no longer has the symbiote?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind.
Is that maybe the motivation for why Norman sends Kraven after Spider-Man?
She is.
Rush says this showcase is definitely going to break the internet. I cannot agree more. I think that this is going to be the biggest PlayStation showcase they've probably ever done. Now there's rumors. I'm not really, I'm not really a Metal Gear Solid fan. Not that I don't like the games, but I just haven't really played them. But now there's rumors that
So much and asking for nothing.
Metal Gear Solid remake might get announced.
He's right.
And I feel like all these rumors are just like
5 years ago,
I said in my video today, like where there's smoke, there's fire. And the reason a lot of these things are starting to come out now is because we're getting close to the PlayStation showcase.
thank you, mate, for everything. Here's for many more years of service.
Spider Legs will most likely be used in combat against Kraven. Yeah, I think that's like the most like logical reason why he has the spider legs, just because he got used to the tendrils.
I just wish I could do more.
It also could be like him kind of fixing and perfecting Doc Ock's creation with the additional limbs.
Have a word with the mayor.
I gotta run.
I'm
Thanks.
not gonna lie, Peter's phone's ringing in the game and I thought it was my phone. Alright, so we got Kraven, Venom, Green Goblin, Martin Lee, and Vulture.
Voicemail from Yuri. Should check it outside.
So almost another Sinister Six. I wonder if they'll do another Sinister Six sometime soon. Somebody said something about Harry, and I've made a video on this before, but Harry is a huge, like, getting Harry right and Peter's relationship with Harry is a huge thing in this game. They have got to make us care about his relationship with Harry in Marvel Spider-Man 2 because we don't really know much about his relationship other than, you know, getting the research stations and then kind of MJ finding out little details about Harry. But other than that, we don't know a lot about Harry. So they got to build and establish that relationship to really get us to care about these characters.
I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale. Sounds fun. Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his car.
Brandon says he hopes Kingpin comes back. I cannot agree more. Thoughts on the armor advanced suit in the first game? It was alright. I think I'm not even sure if I have all the suits unlocked in this game. Yeah, there's some from the DLCs I haven't gotten. For those who don't know, when I got a PlayStation 5, I wasn't able to carry over like the saved files from my PS4, so I basically had to redo everything on the PS5. Which I'm not complaining. Another reason to play the game. Rush says that they want them to utilize the DualSense more in Spider-Man 2. I agree. There is almost no like resistance in the triggers for Marvel Spider-Man. It's a little bit better in Miles Morales, but this one, like, it does not take full advantage of the DualSense controller. Especially after playing games like Ghost of Tsushima, where they really show off what the DualSense controller can do. And then you go back and you play other games and you're like, man, there's so much more that they could do with it. Proper resistance, yeah.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much
That'd be interesting in Otto and
I was wondering if I'm doing right by
Doc
you.
Ock team up.
Wondering. After losing
First, you just got to get Doc Ock to stop hating
I would have fallen apart if not for you.
uh,
That works both ways, Peter.
Norman.
I just
But it could be a situation where the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I don't know what to say.
Imagine if Rhino was in Spider-Man 2. I hope not. I think they've like done all that they possibly can do with that villain.
I love you.
Love you too.
Yuri said quietly.
So this is one of my least favorite missions that's coming up, by the way. Not only, it's just the MJ part. I mean, nothing really happens. You got to do a puzzle. It's one of the least replayable missions.
Losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have
Hot take, boss fight will be Rhino.
Masks. Who are these guys?
Did I say Otto team up with Green Goblin is what I meant.
Or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Yuri, the silent alarm.
Thanks for stopping by, Jordan Isles.
Hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
Speaking of Spidey Sense, I saw your comment about the Spidey Sense. That could be a good use of the dual sense. Like Spidey Sense could trigger like some sort of vibration or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm trying so hard to keep up with the chat and play the game. Also want to just shout out
Don't want to alert
Hanzo for freaking, I think my first super chat since I've had this channel for a year and a half. Granted, I don't do a lot of live streams or anything like that, but I don't think I've gotten a super thanks unless I just haven't realized it.
This looks so cozy whipped up like that.
What are some other villains? I think Lizard could be a big one.
Weapon from above.
I think like other than the main ones that we're gonna get, the one that I want the most is Mysterio. Just showcasing like what the PS5 can do visually would be sick with Mysterio.
You stay quiet now. Someone's
I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Chameleon would make a ton of sense just because he is a half brother of Kraven. He already has an established history with Spider-Man in this universe, so. Oh my gosh. I hate when they take me through this tutorial. Screwball has to return. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do this tutorials. Sandman would be really cool too. That's a good suggestion. I didn't even think of Sandman.
sleep it off.
Of course, it's going to be definitely shown at the showcase. Showcase is going to be epic. Again, if you guys haven't watched my video that I put out today, we discussed the new reports of the PlayStation Showcase. It's pretty much solidified that it's coming the week of May 25th. That's according to Jeff Grubb and another industry insider. I can't remember his name, but it's in the video if you want to go watch it. Multiple people now are saying the week of May 25th, which means, again, we could get an announcement on May 18th for the PlayStation Showcase, which just also happens to be my birthday, which would be an amazing birthday present. So I got my fingers crossed for that. We got a lot of May birthdays here. I've seen a couple people mention something about the PlayStation Showcase coming out around their birthday. I know Joseph Whitty's is like, I think it's next Saturday. I know it's in May sometime. Birthday stream, shoot. Listen, if they announce the PlayStation Showcase next Thursday, 100% there is going to be a stream.
This totally belongs to.
Okay, so yours is the 18th. Or no, mine is the 18th. God, May 10th. And yours is the 25th, so it could potentially come out on your birthday. That'd be sick.
Hey, Pete.
MJ, what are you doing here?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah.
At least I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well,
Man, a lot of May birthdays. Jonathan, May 26th. So it's going to be a great birthday month for us if we do get that PlayStation Showcase. Woody turns 27. I'm going to be turning 31 this year, believe it or not. I'm getting old. I think I was 25 or 26 when the first Spider-Man game came out. 26, I think. Insane.
Mary Jane Watson, I am covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back.
Turning 16 and no spider bite yet.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's coming. I am 31, yeah. Or I'm going to be 31.
It looks like we're gonna have to run something else.
Yeah, I'm going to be 31, but I still, like, sometimes I feel like I'm 17. So I would not
I think I can make
be
it.
upset if people
You're here.
see me as younger.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
Spider-Man villain. Probably Green Goblin.
Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Yeah, I also have that worry about them revealing too much. But like I said, 10 minutes of like gameplay for, a mission where they show off some Peter and Miles combat, dual combat is like really all we need. And I want to see. Okay, here we go. I'll start it right now. Top 3 things that I want to see in the Marvel Spider-Man 2 gameplay reveal. Number 1, I want to see the map, and I want to see if it includes Queens and Brooklyn and possibly more. Number 2, I want to see how the combat works with Peter and Miles. I want to see like dual combat, takedowns, stuff like that. Number 3, I want to see if the rumors of this game basically being like looking like a cutscene, like the gameplay looks like a cutscene. I want to see if that's accurate. I want to see how accurate that is, and if it's possibly one of the, best visual games we're getting on the PS5. Those are probably the top 3 things that I want to see when it comes to the gameplay reveal. But I need that confirmation. As weird as it sounds, one of the biggest things that I want in this game is a bigger map. Expanding to different boroughs. Queens, Brooklyn, I think is definitely going to happen. And then, maybe even Ellis Island so we can get over to the Statue of Liberty. That'd be pretty sick.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Swinging combat, yeah. Definitely, I should have said swinging. That should be in the top 3, honestly.
A one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has...
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this live stream. I just wanted to say thank you for coming and talking to me about Spider-Man. It's been fun. Like I said, it's been over a year since I've done one of these, so it's cool that you guys showed up for it and you're into it. Once again, I want to plug my new video. Go check it out. It's only like 2 or 3 minutes long. It'll get you caught up with all of the news regarding the new PlayStation Showcase reports and stuff like that. So it's been real, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. And I'll catch you guys on a new video pretty soon.